Avengers Infinity War moves up in release date and more dates announced for Marvel.
Six dates over
To be specific.
3 years. Is it 6 dates or is it 9 dates?
First, let's talk about Infinity War really quick. Of course,
Yep.
everywhere now, world set date release, yada yada yada. April 27th, moved from May 4th.
Everyone in Europe is mad.
Everybody in the US is happy.
Yeah.
Because
Mexico's ecstatic because they were apparently waiting until November.
Yeah. This is great all around. I was like,
nah, this sucks.
No, but it's great for Americans, for people who live in the U.S. because now we all get it at the same time. No spoilers in that sense, and you see it closer. And people were wondering why. What is the possible idea to moving it forward? Some say Han Solo to give him more time to make money.
I don't know if it is the whole Han Solo Deadpool 3 thing because this was coming up before, and it was going to have a couple of weeks. Like, sure, it's now got an extra week. I think this is more of a just a main saga Star Wars thing. Where it's like, oh look, these drop 90% of the time in one go. Look how much money it makes.
I always think the world release on the same day and release thing. I always think that works out best, in my opinion. Because I feel like you have them. Well, I mean, because you always get it early.
I mean, I don't. It's only the Marvel movies I get.
Okay, sure. I don't know. I just think those worked out best, just because you have this kind of unison thing. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I get it from that standpoint, but it's just like,
So, any other reasons as to why this happened? Like, the only thing seems believable is the Han Solo thing, giving more time to try to make money.
I mean, it's a combination of that, and they just want that big weekend. They want to have that title for the event.
I think that first week of May is, I think it's was it Star Wars Day, and it was free comic, and I think unless they're gonna change the day, free comic book day also.
That completely screws up Marvel's comic plans.
Yeah,
because they were having No Surrender finished the week of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
War,
we were always saying
they'll get to start their Infinity.
And also
sorry, Jerry Duggan, Ewing, and Wade. Your plans have been screwed over.
This may not have been a possibility, but this is something that was talked about when Age of Ultron came out. The big boxing fight, Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G, that was out May 5th. And remember what happened last time with Age of Ultron?
Is there a boxing fight on May 5th or 4th or whatever it is?
Wait, say it again?
Is there a fight this year?
Yes, it's on May 5th. It's this year.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
That's probably, and that's going to be one of the biggest bought out fights, and people are going to want to spend a lot of. It's going to be like close to $100 or something like that.
Because Disney said Age of Ultron, they were disappointed with the result of Age of Ultron, weren't they?
And wasn't that the Mayweather fight? Mayweather versus Pacquiao, if I remember correctly. Yep. So you could take this into consideration. Where the big
I was like, forget every other reason. That's the reason.
This is probably one of the bigger reasons because this will take a lot of people to go in to watch to include into the opening weekend, and even then, like maybe people are like, I already spent all my money on the fight, so I probably won't have money for like a couple weeks.
When was that fight announced?
A long time ago. Probably after they did the release date for Infinity War, but then they probably just realized like, hey, we could probably do it a week earlier, so let's try to do that.
Yeah. More than likely. Yeah. But yeah, I'd say that's the main reason now. Absolutely.
Yeah, because I know I definitely was watching the fight.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't.
Yeah, but me and all my friends were. My friend was going to buy it, and we're all going to be at his place. So, like, yeah, that takes away, like, at least 10 to 20
fight
heads.
Last, like, 5 minutes or something.
The Pacquiao versus Mayweather?
Yeah, it was a really quick fight, wasn't it?
No, I think it lasted the whole night. I don't remember.
What was the really quick one, then? I suck with fights. I don't pay attention at
all. Real quick tangent. There was Ronda Rousey that lasted like 13 seconds or something like that.
It was the one with the MMA fighter.
Yeah, didn't that Rousey, right? Or was
no, it was Mayweather versus the
McGregor. McGregor was the whole fight. It wasn't like.
Was it? I thought it was.
It went all like, or no, it ended like at least to the 13th round, I guess. So there's, I think, 15 rounds.
There was one massive fight, not like in the last.
Unless it was the
Rousey ended in like seconds.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it was Rousey. Not that I'm talking about anyway. It wasn't MMA. It was boxing.
So why are you asking that? I'm curious.
I don't know. He just head.
Oh, okay. I was just
I was
wondering.
like, I couldn't think of who that felt between.
I thought you were going with the take, like, if it could have lasted that long, then people could go see Infinity War right after or something.
Bro, I was just thinking that people spent so much money on that fight, and it lasted like 5 minutes.
They really do, right? Hundreds of dollars, just like including food and television and all that, and just to last seconds. When you could have saw it on Facebook.
Yeah. Good old Periscope as well.
Yeah.
And the hundreds of YouTube remixes.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
Warrior, that guy. The funniest thing, the guy who was streaming it on Twitch and pretending to play a UFC video game.
Oh god.
That shit was it was amazing because he got away with it.
Yeah, and somebody else did it for the Super Bowl. So I was like, oh, it's so hilarious, dude. It's so funny when people do that. And then
I think it was in the stream comments. So I was like, "Yo, this dude has the whole entire stream up."
That's so funny.
Not all heroes wear capes.
So, okay, let's go into the dates now that we kind of figured out maybe as to why the Avengers moved up. The dates are October 4th, 2019, November 8th, 2019, February 14th, 2020, my birthday, which is going to be great. Shout out to all Valentine's kids out there. May 29th, 2020, October 9th, 2020, December 23rd, 2020, February 12th, 2021, May 8th, 2021. Oh my god, there's so many dates. I can't say them all.
There's, I think... Because I imagine this is all of Phase 4.
Yeah. This is too many dates. I already got tired of hearing myself say that.
There's like 9-10 days. It's the same as Phase 3.
So what movies?
Well, we know the first one after Avengers 4 is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
We know that because
they said that.
Yeah.
They also said
so
that, yeah.
That's coming out in... When's that 2019 date?
October 4th?
Spider-Man in October's a weird day.
It is.
A weird time.
It very much is.
The February date, I would put money on being Black Panther.
So you don't think any of this are Fox Marvel? You think this is all straight up Marvel Studios?
No, this is all Marvel. There's no way. Well, I mean, I say there's no way. There probably is, but I think for right now, this is just their
it's the one they have
standard
now.
A plan. Like the X-Men stuff would be B plan.
Because I know was it Disney? They moved their live action Mulan movie a year back.
That's true.
2019.
Yeah, I saw that.
Sure.
So we're thinking Spider-Man October 4th. You said.
Yep.
We're thinking Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. Yeah. Guardians is going to be the first 3.
Okay. So how many dates are there? And we'll count it down to how many movies. So there's 10 dates.
Well,
right?
there's 3 a year.
So 3 until 2022. So 3 in 2019, 3 in 2020, 3 21, 3 20. So that's 12. That's 12 dates.
Well, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh no, that's 11. Let me see. Go. Keep saying what you think, and then I'll count it down.
I'm just thinking because the February date, I'd put money on being Black Panther because Black History Month, February. Why would you not put it back there? The date that Captain Marvel's coming out is Women's Month or whatever it is, or International Women's Day is one of the two. That'll probably be her sequel. You got Black Widow in there somewhere.
Is it true in 2021? There's 4 movies like February, May, July, October, and December.
No. Who are you looking at?
Okay, maybe I'm looking at the wrong one. I blame all these articles who have too many dates.
Guys, it's definitely 3 a year each one.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's very similar to what we've had last year and this year, where like you get one where it's front loaded in the year, another one where it's more spread out, then it's front loaded, then it's spread out, then it's front loaded, then it's spread out again.
Let's look at it. This could be it. Okay, here it is. Here's somebody who has it. It says here. Why would it say Spider-Man 2 July 5th, 2019? What did this article come out? It came out yesterday, and they said Spider-Man 2 was July 5th.
I mean, it could be. I'm not sure.
I don't know. But... Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, including Spider-Man. Yeah. Let's say that. So okay.
You're gonna have Spider-Man, Guardians. They're the first 2.
Spider-Man's Guardians. 4. Okay.
I'd imagine you didn't have Doctor Strange.
Black Panther.
No, Black Panther I'd put in February.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like I'm just counting them down. Like to what 10 movies? What 10 movies are gonna happen?
Well, all right, you got Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Guardians, Black Panther. You got Black Widow. They're 5.
You think Black Widow's gonna happen? You don't think another type of Marvel female movie?
They've announced it's happening.
Did they really though? Yeah. They said they announced Inhumans, didn't they?
Joe, it's official.
Didn't they announce Inhumans?
Yes, and that thing still got made, Joe. It doesn't matter what.
Yeah, but it didn't get made into a movie,
A
so
movie.
you gotta
I
watch
don't
out
know
with
why you
that.
question it. They're not gonna go. Oh yeah, we're giving Scarlett Johansson the movie and then take it away in this day and age. Let's be real.
You could.
You could, but
I will
this
see.
ain't.
Okay, we'll
This ain't
assume that Black Widow's happening because maybe they have another female character they want to put out there instead of.
Yeah, and they've got 5 more movies to put a female character.
Maybe they
in.
want to put that one first before Black Widow. I don't know. It just seems like
I mean,
I
don't know
was never
where
too
Black
keen
Widow's
into a
gonna
Black
go.
Widow movie, anyways. But that's just me.
It don't matter what you're keen on. Like,
Yeah.
it's been made.
I mean, we'll see.
They're making it right now.
We'll see.
They've already started production.
We'll see.
But either way, you have those 5. You got Captain Marvel sequel, Ant-Man 3, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
That's 7.
And then I imagine 3 new ones. Who those 3 new ones are? The question.
Could an Inhumans movie still pop out?
It could. It won't, but it could.
I'm trying to think of what other.
You have Doctor Strange 3, obviously.
We already
Black
had
Panther
those.
3.
So 7. We have 7. There's
No,
3 more.
I said 2 for those.
Oh, okay. I
I'm
thought you
talking
said...
about the prequels.
Okay, so 3 equals. So okay, that's 2 more. There's 2 more left. An
Um,
Avengers movie, I'd assume.
You kind of have to.
You have to have 2 Avengers movie in that time span. Don't
You don't have to.
No, 1. Let's just put 1. Let's assume 1. So that's 9 movies.
Wouldn't they be called New Avengers?
Okay, well, whatever it's called, like just
I don't know
Avengers
what they-
in general, like the franchise of it, where you have the team up. Let's just say that.
I'm gonna say they're gonna call it Ultimates to be pedantic.
That'd be cool. So that's 9 movies. 1 more.
Well, that's it, isn't it? It's 9 days.
I thought there was 10. Okay, well, I guess I didn't count Spider-Man 2. So yeah, okay, Spider-Man.
It's just the thing. Looking at it, it's a lot of sequels.
Yeah.
It's very
We're not
phase
assuming that there's gonna be a new property. What character could be?
Well,
in there?
you would have thought because they've said their plan is like sequel, new.
Something.
in a year.
Well, Black Widow is one of the new ones, I guess. If that
Yeah,
happens.
Black
then,
Widow's.
And was it next year? D23 will be here in the States, so
Trying to,
Yeah, which is probably where we'll hear the new slate
yeah.
next year.
So, we counted down. So, those are some ideas of what the movies could happen. That's just kind of us, educated guess, with an educated guess. Because, of course, Mitch has it right in what they say, like, sequel, new. Because that's even what Feige said.
Yeah.
So, and then, you have...
Funny how that's right with Feige said when Feige says about Black Widow.
Well, actually, I mean, to be fair, I didn't see it.
That's why I was trying to
I
tell you. Joe.
swear I have not seen any single thread in the past 2 months of a Black Widow movie
That's
besides
why
what you
I
just
was
said.
telling you it's happening.
Yeah, but you saying it doesn't necessarily mean.
I'm telling you what they
All right,
said.
I'm gonna look
they're
it up.
saying it's
I'm
fake
gonna look it
news.
up.
That's what it is. It's fake
I'm gonna look it
news.
up. I just have not heard
Damn,
one single
why
thing
is
about
Joe
it.
trying to trump me?
It just seems like I
I
have
will
not
not
heard
build
one.
your wall, Joe.
It
No.
could be a rumor.
It's not a rumor. It's happening.
Okay, I looked up Black Widow
It's
movie. Let's
literally
see.
got a writer on it and
Let's
everything.
see. I looked up Black Widow movie. It's a lot of people saying why we should give it to her. Oh, here's Marvel saying finally giving Black Widow a movie, The Verge. How come more people are not talking about it?
Because a Black Widow movie's not that big in news.
No, but it should be. It is gonna be like, a female centric movie. So let me see.
Like, I don't honestly know what else they could put in those days. They're all the ones, the realistic ones I could think of anyway. But there's nothing new, and I don't believe they'd want just constant sequels, unless this isn't all the dates they have for this phase. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So what it's saying is Marvel's finally pushing ahead with a Black Widow movie. Yada yada. They have Jack Sheffer penning the script. Currently it is only in early development. It has not been greenlit. But naming a writer is the closest the studio has come to moving forward on a standalone pick for the character. Marvel had no comment. Fans of the character, blah 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 blah. So yeah, so
Sure,
it's still
it'll
just a possibility.
I mean, everything's a possibility at this moment. Like,
Well, there's
Ant-Man
some
and
that
the
are
Wasp-
ahead of time. Like some have directors, some
no,
don't. Some are actually
like-
greenlit, some are not.
Like Ant-Man and the Wasp 2. What do you call that sequel to that movie?
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, but is it 2? Because then
No.
it throws off the Ant-Man franchise.
No, because it's like
probably just
Man
a
of Steel,
subtitle.
Batman v Superman, or Batman Begins, Dark Knight. Like it's just a sequel.
Yeah, but
You don't need a 2.
It
Thor,
fucks with
Thor:
the
The Dark
OCD.
World.
Yeah, but it fucks with the OCD of everything else. You had Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3. Every
Thor,
other movie had a subtitle.
I mean,
Thor: The
yeah.
Dark World. Captain America, the First Avenger, Captain America: The Winter Soldier, Captain America: Civil War,
Yeah, for everything.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, but Ant-Man and the Wasp is a title change, not a subtitle.
I just think it's a
That's
sequel.
what-
I don't necessarily. I'm okay with that. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm not okay with it. It's just, what do you call it?
I'm
It's
just calling it Ant-Man and the Wasp. Don't call it 2 because that sounds weird.
No, I'm talking about the third one in that franchise.
Oh, just call it
What do
whatever.
you call that?
Just call it the third Ant-Man movie.
Yeah, but it's not. It's Ant-Man and the Wasp.
It's gonna be Ant-Man and the Wasp or Ant-Man something else. But it's just I'm just calling it the third because it's in the Ant-Man franchise. It's Ant-Man and the Wasp, and then
But that
whatever the third
franchise
movie is.
become Ant-Man and the Wasp
Let's put untitled third film of Ant-Man franchise.
and Wasp.
Wasp was already included. I don't think you need to say it like just because she's in the title. It's not like a big deal. Just say Ant-Man franchise. It started off Ant-Man.
But it's like Iron Man 3 was like Iron Man and War Machine.
They could have put it as that title, but they decided to put it Iron Man 3.
Because people like Iron Man more than
OCD.
War Machine.
I mean, I guess it messes with OCD. I don't know. I just call it Ant-Man and the Wasp, and then untitled Ant-Man
But
film
look,
3.
I'm just looking out for all the people that like to organize things.
Look, I do too. I don't know. I think this
What
is
the
just
hell
an
do you
insignificant
do with
thing.
everything? Chronological order, fine.
Yeah. No, you do it in like whenever the release dates. I don't like let's say Hobbit or Star Wars. I don't like that you do Star Wars 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you should do 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3.
I mean, I just do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Or that too. Just watch them in whatever they come out in, the release dates. However the studio/directors intended it to come out, that's how you watch it.
What if they make a mistake and it screws the timeline up?
Well, you watch it still as it goes, and you watch them make the mistake.
Looking at you, Spider-Man.
There
You
you
made that mistake.
go.
But yeah, I don't know if you guys completely agree with what I've said about what could be the movie, or if you got any other ideas.
Nah, I think those all make sense. You said Black Widow is one of them. I think if there's gonna be one other new one, it's.
What would you think a new one could be, though?
Who's a character? I would have put money back on that they want to do an Inhumans movie, but let's just say that they don't. Let's say that they don't. It has to be somebody else. Who's a character that's kind of famous? It could be a Captain America Sam Wilson one, or would that be in the Cap franchise?
That would probably be in the Cap franchise because
okay, that's something.
Because Sam first appeared in a Captain America comic book series. So.
But I don't even. I mean, yeah.
I mean, he can have his own, but he's greatly associated with the Captain America franchise.
Who's a character that could pop up? Do you think they'd ever do a villain movie?
I mean, there's rumblings that they're toying about the idea of a Thunderbolts movie,
but an Osborn
or something with Thunderbolts.
You think they can do an Osborn movie, couldn't they? But that would that be good enough?
It hasn't got to be Osborn, to be honest. You could do Zemo
or Green Goblin.
And then you see in the comics, you hear that one Hulk fan saying, "Give Hulk a movie again."
Oh, but that's not a new movie. That would be a sequel. So,
spoilers. There are rumblings that Feige has maybe got the distribution rights.
Somebody said Namor, right? Like that could be one, I guess, because they want to do the Aquaman type thing.
That's what they're saying. But from what I've learned from doing the video on this, they're still trying to figure out the paperwork at this point. Still,
but you still, you got years, and they pump it out super easy.
Well, they don't.
I mean, they kind of do. They really have the system that I low key wondering how come no other studio has been able to get it. Like the system they have is just perfect. They able to.
Oh, I thought you meant like the paperwork for Hulk.
Oh no. I meant like the system they have in production and then release the movie. Like it's a year, just straight up a year. They're so good at it. Like
no, it's a couple of years, isn't it?
Of just they're starting filming and then they comes out. It's a year.
Yeah, well, because the thing they do is they have
I'm sure they give a year to write it.
They do the previs stuff, didn't they? So all the CGI stuff is done before the movie starts shooting, or it's being worked on so that it's not we film and then we do CGI. It's bang bang.
Yeah, which is a great system to have in that sense. Yeah, which is so weird how no other studios have done that.
Yeah, some might argue that the CG isn't working right now. I kind of agree, especially with Black Panther, but it is what it is.
I just can't think of any other character. Namor, I guess, if they finish out that paperwork. I'm not the Marvel guy, so I don't know all the Marvel characters.
The most common ones you'd get would be like a Nova. That's one people clamoring for.
How did I not think of that?
Yeah, but then the question's like, which Nova are you gonna do?
I mean, it's not gonna be Sam.
It's gotta be Sam. It's gotta be Sam.
It'll be Dick.
See, I remember when a while back ago when we were talking about Spider-Man, right? We thought maybe Spider-Man could start and launch off the younger Avengers type thing. You have a Sam, or you have Kamala Khan type of thing. Robbie Reyes can make his way to the movies if that's ever possible. I would hope so, but probably not.
What they've done with Robbie now, he's not really young.
He's young. He's 20-something.
He's young. What the hell was
young.
That? Young feels old.
That's a disgusted young. They're like, he's young. What are you talking about, that young?
Well, I mean, he's not like 16 young.
What was his character like?
16.
What, 22?
Nah, 21?
He was like, no.
He was like pushing 30.
He just looks older, but I don't think his character was that old.
With that hairline, he was pushing 30.
I think the actor just looks old. It's not the character that was old. There's a difference, but yeah, I was just trying to I thought they were gonna have like the newer Avengers wave where Sam Alexander could have been one, right? Like that'd be cool. Like you have these people or these characters who are younger and trying to.
But Sam physically can't work without Ryder.
You could introduce Ryder in an Avengers movie. And I know that'd be a disgrace to his character and all the fans.
They could have done it with like how they did it with Spider-Man: Homecoming. You could have Ryder and then have the Easter egg or cameos of Sam and then just ease him in.
Or you could just call it Nova and have Ryder be the mentor to Sam. You could just do that. It's not exactly the comics, but
there's a lot of stuff you need. Story-wise,
but it's the movies, and the movies can change it.
Because
the movies can change storylines.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though,
is that they're trying to get everyone that's associated with the Avengers main lineup or who are very popular.
Yeah,
but like here's the thing: the Nova haven't even got the Nova Force.
Yeah,
so true. You can't do Sam because Sam's got an offshoot of that.
Didn't they die, or is Thanos gonna kill them all?
He's probably gonna
kill them all, right?
Gonna push like
he's gonna be like in the little Pokemon matches. He's gonna be the tank. Yeah, I don't know what else. I think that's pretty much for news. Like
Sam's gonna come across a bloody Nova helmet, put it on.
Oh my god!
I mean, that's what he does anyway.
Yeah. Do you have anything else? The stuff we said or stuff we missed?
No, I think that's done.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Of course, comics podcast off the page tomorrow. Monday, still again TV and then film, gaming, iTunes, please check us out. Rate, review, SoundCloud, of course, check us out in there. I always just Google us and you'll find all our links. I feel like it might sound superficial, but it's legit like the easiest way to find all of us without having to go to all the different like things by yourself. Just go to Google, Google Comic Book Cast, and you'll see the Twitter link, you'll see Facebook, you'll see Instagram, see SoundCloud. It's the easiest way, to be honest. So, yeah. And I think that's it. So, until next time.